last time out, but I like the energy in the paddock and what I saw earlier this week. So Beauty Generation second for me. I'm going to go with Normcore, outsider. I think that she could sit anywhere she wants, really can be placed by Christophe Lemaire somewhere nicely. Normcore, and then for me, last but surely not least, Admair Mars, I thought looked well all week.
Okay, Britt Newton joining us from TVG. Paul, an update on the market. There's a little bit of moving there for the 9 horse.
Yeah, Admair Mars has been backed on a place line now into 7. But the play's going to be the 1 and 2. We'll take Brittany's Quinella there. I like it a lot myself with Beauty Generation and Indie Champ. The one from Hong Kong and the one from Japan. 2.8. Beauty Generation is the favourite. Indie Champ at 3. So not much between them. And Waikuku is the third favourite now at 3.2. Persian Knight there still 76. Zaki still over 100 to 1. K-Ying Star 12. Simply Brilliant 72. Citron Spirit at 92. And Admair Mars 44. But there is place money and 16 about Normcore.
Some great drone shots there, as you can see. That's the stabling complex there here at SHA TIN. A look down the back straight. Jenny, we saw last time out K-Ying Star and Beauty Generation. They had a real set too. Beauty Generation forced him off the track in the early stages.
He really did, didn't he? And sitting in behind and just getting a nice cushy run really was Waikuku, and he was able to take out that race. So they were sort of worried about each other there. I don't think that will happen here today. I think K-Ying Star could easily just go to the front. Beauty Generation might take a sit, might be the other way around. We'll have to wait and see, but I thought that might occur here today. Just, Brittany, while we've got you here, if there was a go-to race meeting over in the States, what would it be?
Well, I'm biased because I'm from Southern California, so Santa Anita is one of my favorite race meetings. They open the day after Christmas, and it is a sight to see. Del Mar is where the turf meets the surf, but Kentucky Derby is a once-in-a-lifetime type of experience, so I have to put it on the bucket list.
Okay, thank you.
This race here, it's a race that has a lot of following around the world. And what does the American racing, to the fans there and things, see a lot of our racing here in Hong Kong?
I think it's tough with the time change, but with the international stars that have come, we had Stormy Liberal who came, I believe, just last year. So the American presence isn't strong, but it's there. But the enticement with the trainers is absolutely there. You can't beat the purse money and the way that they treat you here.
Yep, no, the first-class treatment here from the Jockey Club. There's more money, Paul, coming in here for a few of those Japanese runners there at the bottom.
Yeah, there is. Both on a place line. Admair Mars into 6.2, Normcore's into 3. Beauty Generation 2.7, Indie Champ 2.9 are the ones coming in as Waikuku drifts. There's Quinella's all going through some of the outsiders with Indie Champ, the 6, 7 and 8. K-Ying Star, Simply Brilliant, and also Citron Spirit. And also a couple through the 3, Persian Knight, who's a big price here, 81 and 10. But 2.7 Beauty Generation, 2.8 Indie Champ. If you can't split them and you want to take that Quinella that we put up for you, it's 5.4.
What would you think, Jenny, would be going through the mind of Zach Purton? He's been beaten on 2 of the favourites in our first 2 Group 1s today.
A meal. I think he'd be dying to eat something, yeah, so he could have easily done that after that particular race. Look, I don't think he's lost too many admirers at Thero. He has been beaten a small margin there. He's a 3-year-old. You've got next year for him. He looks like he's a superstar. He's got a great nature about him, so I think we'll see the best of him probably next season. And I don't think Zach would be too worried about it. He'd be concentrating on what he's got to do here.
Yep, Beauty Generation at 2.7. It's a real favouritism tussle here between the 1 and the 2. Beauty Generation and Indie Champ, the 4-year-old coming out of Japan. He's at 2.7 and 1.1. The red light is flashing. This is the 3rd Group 1 here at SHA TIN on this magnificent Sunday afternoon. Longines Hong Kong International race day here at SHA TIN, and this is the running of the Longines Hong Kong Mile. Let's take it upstairs to Brett Davis.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, the light blinking on top of the Longines gates, and they are starting to move in here for our 3rd feature of the afternoon. The Vase going to Japan, the Sprint going to Hong Kong. The mile is up now, and the Cup to follow. Beauty Generation, can he follow in the footsteps of the great Good Baba and win 3 consecutive miles? He's 2.9, the favourite from Japan, Indie Champ. He's at 2.7, 3.6 about Waikuku. Some late support for Admair Mars, 36, Normcore at 16. And K-Ying Star, a $10 chance. The Longines Hong Kong Mile, 2019, just a couple to load. Simply Brilliant comes forward along with Citron Spirit. For Vincent Ho. Beauty Generation drawn 5. He's equal favourite with Indie Champ. The crowd roars, the gates are open, they're off. Persian Night slow, Beauty Generation stepped beautifully. Ka Ying Star's got his measure in the early stages. He'll find the rail first from Beauty Generation. Happy to just sit at his quarters at present. Zaki's kicking through, Simply Brilliant, handy, and he's keen. Admair Mars running 5th, wedge between horses. Normcore's gone forward. She's midfield but deep. Indie Champ, Damien Lane has him positioned down on the rail. They're not going overly quick from Persian Night. And then 2 back to White Cuckoo, who went back to second last alongside of Citron Spirit. They're at the 1,000, and Ka Ying Star makes play a half a length to Beauty Generation, who's leaving him alone at present. Out wide is Simply Brilliant, rolling a little closer from Zaki, and then Admair Mars, Normcore. Indie Champ is hemmed away on the rail from Persian Night, and then 2 back White Cuckoo as they quicken down the side. Last of all is Citron Spirit. Ka Ying Star narrowly. Beauty Generation creeping closer. Simply Brilliant 3 out as they're about to turn for home. Zaki, Admair Mars, Normcore's very close. White Cuckoo hard ridden to turn into the stretch and chase hard. Ka Ying Star joined by Beauty Generation. He still looks light on his feet at the moment, the champ. He takes the lead, Beauty Generation, from Ka Ying Star. Wider out, Normcore, Admair Mars, White Cuckoo, Indie Champ back to the rail. Beauty Generation tiring. Admair Mars and White Cuckoo have gone to him. Admair Mars from White Cuckoo. It's the Japanese 3-year-old colt, Admair Mars, to win the mile from White Cuckoo. Beauty Generation may have held on to 3rd. Persian Night and Normcore, and then Indie Champ, followed by Citron Spirit, then Ka Ying Star, who weakened with Zaki, and towards the back is Simply Brilliant.